Hi, I'm Sue Sonego. I graduated from Wheelers Hill campus in the class of 1990. Proud grammarian and a current staff member of the school. So I haven't left Caulfield Grammar yet. My career now is still in education and as Director of Community Engagement at Caulfield Grammar School. I had some time away from the school after Year 12. I did a gap year and then did my Bachelor of Education, and then my first job was back at Wheelers Hill campus. So working with teachers that taught me, being a classroom teacher of VCE psychology and health and human development, and not long after that moving into a head of house role, the pastoral connections of the teaching role, but also the head of house position, meant I was giving back to students and families what I was a recipient of only a few years prior. And the power of those connections and what they do for students is really what drew me to education, teaching, but also in the pastoral system as well. So transitioning into the role of teaching was a relatively easy one because it felt like not a natural calling, but certainly allowed me to teach through my interests, but also in a community that I valued enormously as well. I think the values that were instilled in me as a student was values of integrity, of connection, of relationships, and hard work. And no matter the program, whether it was swimming, which was an interest of mine and my brother and sister, helping in the crew of various productions, not on stage, but I was definitely behind the scenes, house activities, things that fostered connection and enabled you to follow your passions was a hallmark of my experience through the school. But those values that really were integral in all of those experiences, I think are still true today. And part of the reason for my long connection with the school, having been on staff now for 25, 26 years, is those values are just as true now in the student experience, but also in the broader community experiences too, to connect with integrity, to give purpose, but for people to find their passions, whether it's staff or students or community members as well, through activities within the school. They're the values that I think are really important. So in my role, the CGA and the foundation are integral parts of community engagement. The school has a strong grammarian network that are sometimes our current parents, they are our future parents, they are advisors, they are resources. Our alumni are incredibly important for community and connection, but it can manifest in different ways. It can be parent volunteers, it can be alumni volunteers that want to get involved in student activities, International Women's Day guest speakers, student philanthropy and businesses and options that students can connect with often come from our grammarian links and grammarian networks. And a lot of the time there's people who are giving of their services and giving of their time back to the school and want to find ways to reconnect with Caulfield because they themselves had a fabulous experience with the school, or can find ways through their own work to offer opportunities for our current student body. The Grammarians Association, but also the CGS Foundation, there's a lot of crossover, there's a lot of interconnectivity, and there's a lot of cross-pollination of ideas and aligned purpose for all areas of the school. Gosh, to every graduating class of Caulfield Grammar, my advice is to never underestimate the power and the purpose behind the CGA and what they can do for you. It's hard to appreciate at the time when you're leaving school and you're looking forward to your next individual steps and where life will take you. But the one constant that you all have is the school, and the Grammarians Association is your link to not only your past experiences but also your future connections, and remaining connected to the CGA through its networking opportunities, through its reunion programs, through various events that they run with purpose or social connections. All of them are a chance to continue to network, to relish in the fun and everything you experienced at school, but that continuity of relationship and the extension of those relationships as people change directions through careers and through what they learn, knowledge they gain. Every interaction you have in the years that follow are affirming of the value of what a Caulfield education can give you, and being an active part of the CGA, and really leaning into being a part of the affiliate clubs when you're able to on your life's journey, through interest groups, through possibly friends that you've had. It's another way to remain connected and to really foster knowledge building, social connections, and really making the most of what is yours and what is there to be enjoyed.